Hi guys, a very good morning to all of you and a very happy Monday, or I would say a good afternoon because it's almost noon over here, but that's fine. I just got ready and you can see I don't do usually a lot of makeup at home, but I tried this new sunscreen from Sephora. It's the Everyday sunscreen and it said that it doesn't have white cast, but it does. So I did put a little bit of makeup and you can still see that it does have that white cast, which I'm not a huge fan to be honest, but I have to say the formulation is amazing. It went on so smooth. It doesn't have any, sometimes sunscreen does have that a bit of gritty feeling. It doesn't have that, so that was one of the main or biggest point, and it didn't even peel when I applied my foundation. So the only cons I see is white cast, and I don't know what to do about it, but the formulation and overall sunscreen is awesome. Maybe I might use it when I am gonna apply makeup, and on other days when I do not feel like applying makeup, I'll just use my Summer Fridays. But I still have to try a couple more times to see how that works. But my first impression was it's amazing. But yeah, so I'm going to start my vlog with cleaning my Nespresso because it has been a while. So I'm going to descale and I'm just going to clean everything, and I also have to empty my pots because it's almost full. And I'm also going to fill up this. It's like a bowl that I got from H&M, but I'm just using it as my capsule container or dispenser. It's not a dispenser, it's supposed to like a bowl, but I use it for that purpose. And yeah, I'm just going to clean everything, so let's do it. So I usually like to descale my machine they say you have to do it every 6 months, I guess. I'm not sure, but yeah, that is what I read somewhere. But I do it like 9 months or like 6 months depending on how much I'm using, or whenever I feel to do so. But yeah, I don't do it every 6 months to be honest. Within a year, but yeah, not 6 months for sure. So I'm just going to take all this away. I'm also going to throw this water. And it's a lot. I do have my Nespresso this bag, but I don't think it might fit. We'll see. So yeah, it's just completely filled up. So I'm just going to seal this up and I'll just drop it off at Canada Post maybe today. Yeah, hopefully today. I don't like to keep this, in my house. Okay, so now you can see that the pink color has turned almost brown, which means that it has cleaned very well. And I can also see some coffee powder on the bottom, so I'm just going to throw this away very carefully so I do not spill. And I have already spilled some over here, so I have to clean that again, but that's fine. Let me just do this carefully. It's kind of hot as well. Ah! And now I'll just rinse this again, and I'll just keep this to dry so that there's no mold or anything. And once it's done, we'll make some coffee again. Okay, so I'm back in my bedroom, and I did turn on my bedroom light because it's extremely gloomy outside, so I had to do that. And yeah, I am kind of waiting to let everything dry, like all my water tank and everything, so that I can make my coffee. I didn't have my coffee from morning, since morning, so I'm waiting for that. But until that time, I do want to show you a couple of things that I have brought, and there are a couple other things which I won't be keeping, but we need to talk about those things as well. It's not that they are not good, but we'll talk. So yeah, first things first, I got something from Shoppers. So it's my shampoo. It's the Vichy's Dercos shampoo that I usually use. It's the Anti-Dandruff shampoo, and it's specifically for like normal to dry. It's specifically for normal to dry, and normal to dry, and it's for dandruff and itchy scalp, which I suffer a lot. And the shampoo, I used to use Nespresso a while back, and that was working as well. But the reason why I prefer this more, I would say this is like my second or third bottle. I think it's my third bottle. Yes, I think so. So yeah, the reason why I love this one even more is because it kind of helps with my oil control. So I have extremely oily scalp, so I have like fine to medium hair, and I think it's mostly fine, yeah. So but I have extremely oily scalp, and this does kind of help with my scalp secretion. So whenever I use this, I can go for like 3 days or something, obviously with the help of dry shampoo, but yes, I can take it up to like 3 days without washing my hair, and then on 4th day I'll wash. But yeah, otherwise I would have to like wash my hair every other day, which it's okay, it's not okay, but if I can take it up to like 3 days without making my scalp suffer, then why not? So this is one of the reasons why I prefer this. I used to always buy this from Amazon, but for some reason I cannot find it on Amazon. It just vanished. I don't know why. It's not even like it's currently out of stock or something. I just cannot find it at all. But it was available obviously on Vichy website, also at Shoppers. So it was available nearby my house, so I just got it. So that is that. And I also got something from Aritzia right now, like when you saw it. So let's open it together. I haven't opened it. I know what it is, but we'll see it together. I always like the print or the photos that they put on their packages. I absolutely love. I always like them. It's like different every time I order something. So I have not bad. Okay, so I have 2 bodysuits, and when I see it on the camera, this one looks very light, but it's kind of like dark taupey color. It's not as light as you see it on the screen, but it's kind of very dark. I don't know, yeah, maybe because of the light, I am not sure, but it kind of has like a boat neck design. And I got one in taupe color, deep taupe color, and the other one is in white color. So I was looking for a black one, but I think they were like out of stock. I'm not sure, but this is not one of their classic or regular style. It's kind of different one. So yeah, whenever they bring out something different and it's kind of it looks nice, it gets out of stock immediately. So yeah, I wasn't able to get a black one, but I do have these 2, and I usually find it very hard to find a bodysuit that works for me, because either it's too tight, or I remember last time that when I got a bodysuit, it was in brown color. It was such a beautiful bodysuit. Two reasons: it was extremely tight on me, and unfortunately when you get a bodysuit from Aritzia, you are unable to send it back or return it, because you know it's kind of an intimate thing. So yeah, I do kind of like that as well, but if that doesn't work for you, then it's a waste of money. But yeah, and the other thing was that it did look like a boat neck design, but it was kind of like off shoulder, so it was sitting right here, and it doesn't work for me. So I have broad shoulders, so yeah, I mean, it did not look good on me at all. And the other thing was, it was extremely tight, so even if I, you know, layered with something, still didn't look good. But let's try this. Okay, so this is how it looks. I absolutely love it. It kind of is very fitted but not tight in any way, and doesn't feel uncomfortable anywhere. And I do love that it sits right on the shoulder and not below that. And yeah, I mean, I haven't tried the white one, but I know that it's going to fit well. And yeah, I mean, I like it. Okay, so I have a couple of pieces that I want to show you today, and I do want to talk to you about those pieces. And they are from ZARA and Massimo Dutti. And if you do not know, ZARA and Massimo Dutti, they both fall under the same brand, so they both are basically a same brand. It's just that Massimo Dutti is more like a premium version, and ZARA is more like an affordable brand. So, and I mean, when you compare, sometimes yeah, ZARA can be, you know, expensive, and yeah, but yeah, so that is like the main difference. And so I did get good amount of pieces from them, and right now I'm kind of, you know, shopping like from different brands just to try. And I have never shopped from Massimo Dutti before, so this is kind of like my first time, and I have to say I'm very impressed overall. Now yeah, so what I was saying is that I'm kind of, you know, trying to build my summer cap wardrobe, like a capsule wardrobe, I do not know, but like yeah, I'm trying to build a wardrobe. And I also want to show you guys, you know, do some hauls and everything, but I just do not want to show you only good stuff. So I also want to, you know, show you stuff that didn't work, because you know, I mean, everybody wants to see nice pieces, but it is also important to see pieces that are not of good quality. Or sometimes, you know, everybody has a different body type, and you know, if some things might work for one person, maybe it might not work for the other person. So that is why I want to talk to you about the things that I have. Most of them that I will be sending back, or something that didn't work for me personally, and it's not that they're not made of good quality. So that is one of the reasons why I wanted to show you those pieces in today's video. So the first one is something that is going to break my heart so much, because I was looking for this type of piece for so long, and I finally found one, but it did not fit me. So it's this piece from ZARA, and you can see it's, because of the light, it looks very bright, but it is very white. And let me try to turn off the light and see. Oh no, yeah, it's extremely dark outside, so let's just keep the lights on. But it's actually very white. It's like white, it's not like off-white or something. It's very white, so you can see the difference. And so I was looking for like a white dress for so long, especially something like a shirt dress. And either, like, you know, they're extremely expensive, or like I don't find like a good quality or something that I like, kind of a shirt dress. But here on ZARA I found one, and if you can see it up close, it does have that, you know, beautiful design. And usually what happens is that whenever they have this kind of a design, they do not put any kind of underline underneath the dress. But you know, imagine, like, I cannot even imagine, ZARA did add an underline in a dress, and it is so affordable. I do not know the exact price, but I think it is somewhere, I don't know the exact price, but it's very affordable, and I would say very good quality. Everything is so nice. There is nothing wrong with this dress, but except one, I would say, is the sizing issue. Now I think it's 100% cotton or something. It's, you know, you name it and it is like, it has that quality. I would say it's, I mean, if I were supposed to rate this, I would just rate like 9 out of 10, but now I would be rating 4 because of the sizing issue. The reason why is because I am usually like size M or size medium throughout, and if I am going for like a relaxed look, then I would go like a size up. And also, even when, you know, when a brand, say sometimes, you know, I mean, ZARA does that, and I think H&M also does that, or Mango as well, but sometimes you know, brands do mention or specify near the sizing block or column that you might have to size up because the item runs small. So ZARA did that with this dress. So I'm usually size medium, and because they mentioned that this runs small, I got it in size large, but it's still tight for me. So it's not like extremely overly tight, but it kind of, you know, makes a very huge gap over here, and it's kind of very tight on my hip area. So maybe, you know, I am not, my sizing or my size doesn't, you know, align with their sizing chart. Do not know, especially for like this dress. So I got large, but it still did not work. I have ordered like an extra large. Hopefully that works, because it's so amazing. I mean, I cannot even, you know, speak enough about this dress. It's so beautiful, so, and it is so affordable. So that was also one of the reasons, like, if I kind of, you know, try to find like a very good quality white dress, like all white dress, a shirt dress with belt and everything, it's crazy expensive, or it's of pathetic quality. So both were not something I wanted. So this was like the best thing ever, but it did not work for me. So hopefully the extra large works. I have never wore anything that's extra large, but yes. So if you were supposed to buy this, I would say just, you know, double the size. Or if you do not have like wide hips and like broad shoulders, then sizing just one size up may work for you. But I do have like kind of relatively broad hip and broad shoulders, so I have to go like 2 sizes up, hopefully. I think that might work, but still this didn't work. So now the other thing is from Massimo Dutti, and it is this black dress, and I cannot tell you that this dress is so beautiful, so beautiful. It's like a plain maxi dress. There is nothing extraordinary about it. It's like 100% linen, and let me tell you, whenever I look for a linen piece, or whenever I try to buy a linen piece, it's usually like the linen doesn't feel very comfortable on my skin. I kind of have like hard time to find a good quality linen. So I found this. They're kind of a bit expensive, but you know, they are, but I think it's worth the price for most of it. But again, with this dress as well, I had a same issue, and it was the sizing issue. I got this one in medium, I guess, and the medium did not work, so I ordered a large one, and the large also did not work. So the main reason why it didn't work is because I do have like a curvy figure, and you know, it kind of accentuates my hip in a very weird way, and the neck area is kind of very nice and beautiful and simple, so it doesn't, you know, I do not have any problem near my shoulder area, but the hip area, it doesn't work. So if you do not have kind of an hourglass body shape, then this might work for you, or like if you do not have wider hips, then this may work for you. but if you have, then this might not. But otherwise, like overall, this is such a beautiful and comfortable dress, and this is kind of a perfect summer dress. You just, you know, wear it and leave the house and you're going to feel so beautiful and kind of very comfortable. And because of linen, your body won't overheat. So unfortunately, I have to send both the pieces back, like both sizes back. Now the next one that I have here is something that I was not very much impressed, and to be honest, I don't know. I mean, I knew what I was thinking when I got this, but it just did not work. So it's this brown dress. It's kind of a long dress, and it does have this twin stripes. I would say it has like double stripes or like double strips, and you just have to like tie on top of like your shoulder. But yeah, it just looks very weird, I would say. And yeah, I mean, it just didn't look good. And also this is like extremely long, and I mean, I know that you can tie it in a bow and everything, but yeah, for me the bow doesn't work because of the broad shoulders. So I can't do it this way, like just tie a knot and that's it. But when this thing hangs, it kind of, you know, makes me feel very ticklish. So that is something I did not want. And also it looks kind of, it looks kind of, you know, a light brown or something, which I'm not a huge fan of, because I have gotten a dress in the past that is kind of not a similar color, I would say, but that is kind of a light brown. This is, I would say, still a better color, but yeah, this kind of light brown doesn't usually work for me. So that was a no. And the other thing is that if you have like, you know, fat over here, like, you know, like, you know what I mean, right? If you have like an fat, then this kind of dress might accentuate that and, you know, create like a bulge over here. So, which is something I absolutely hated. I cannot stand that for myself. So yeah, this kind of creates that bulge, and that is one of the reasons why I am not going to be keeping this. And yeah, I mean, yeah, this dress was okay. It's nice, it's okay, but nothing out of the world or something. It's very basic. So yeah, this is kind of one of the dress that did not impress me a lot. And this one is from ZARA. Now the other thing that I have is this pant, and I had to show you this pant because this pant is so genius, but again, I won't be keeping it, and the only reason is color. So this is kind of, it looks extremely white here, but it's kind of an ecru color, I would say. So it's not like extremely white, it's kind of like an off-white, and there's nothing wrong with this. It's kind of 100% linen. The quality is amazing, and if you are petite, this is something you want, because it kind of has a tapered look, or an ankle length, I would say tapered look, and it's very relaxed and, you know, airy, but it does give you that tailored look. So that is that. And also, if you're petite, it is not overly long on you. It sits right where it has to sit, like I always say. So it just, you know, sits or like stops right near your ankle, so which is perfect. The only reason is the color, but you know, as I said before, that this dress is kind of a genius, sorry, this pant is kind of a genius pant, and the reason why is because of this. If you are someone who wants to have like an ecru color pant, or like, you know, a light version of pant, then you want to have this pant. The reason why is because I have tried so many pants, like linen, white linen pants. The main thing that I kind of, you know, experience is that it's very thin in material. So I mean, like, you know, you can, it's kind of very translucent, or like see-through, not translucent, but it's kind of see-through. And if you have kind of pockets, so pockets are white in color, so you can see the shape of the pocket, or like, you know, how deep or how long is the pocket near your thigh area whenever you wear that, which is something I'm not a huge fan of. And you know, I mean, if it were supposed to be like a wide leg or, you know, like a relaxed fit, then that's fine. But if it's like, you know, tapered pant or something, then you can, or if it's, you know, like tight near your thigh area, then you do not want that at all. But this pant, they have this nude color covering or nude color lining for the pockets, so which means is that even if you like, whenever you wear this and it's kind of obviously a bit fitted near your thigh area, you cannot see the pockets because of this nude color. And it's so genius. I mean, why don't many people think about this? I mean, it's just so genius. Even for the back pocket, do they even have back pocket? I don't know, but I think, yeah, it's kind of a faux pocket. So even for that, they have this like nude color. And yeah, like nude color. It's so genius. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of very impressed, and talking to you makes me have a second thought about this pant. So now I'm not sure if I'm actually going to return this. But yeah, I mean, the main problem is like the color. So I'm actually looking for like a white pant. So if I find a white pant, now I'm confused. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to return this or not, and if I'm not, then I was not supposed to show you, but that's fine. I can show you at least one, right, before the haul. So yeah, now the last piece that I have here is again a beautiful white dress. It's not white again, it's kind of an ecru or like an off-white, but it's so beautiful. But they were not genius over here. So the pant that I showed you before, the white or the ecru one, was from Massimo Dutti, and this one is also from Massimo Dutti, but it's a beautiful white dress. There's nothing wrong. It's one of the most beautiful white dress. It's very high quality, you know. Yeah, I mean, you ask me and it has that. It's a shirt dress. It has pockets, it has collars, it has every damn thing. But why in the hell would you have an orange one? It's kind of a peach one. I think it, I mean, you cannot see much on the camera, but it's kind of very orangey. So whenever I want to wear this, again, I mean, cannot see, but you know, you can definitely see like an orange pocket or like a peach pocket, which is even worse than a white one. I would rather have a white one than this one, because let me show you. Can you see? Okay, so I came in my backyard to show you this, and if you see this pant, it looks so good. It doesn't look like, you know, odd. But do you see this? Do you see this? Do you see this? It looks so, I mean, I do not want to pay that much, you know. I mean, it's very expensive dress, and I do not want this. If it were from ZARA, then I would, you know, like do something, or, you know, buy some fabric and, you know, kind of fix it. But for this, I don't think so, because I'm kind of upset, I'm kind of hurt, so I won't do anything. I'll just return this. So yes, that is that. And unfortunately, I will not be keeping these pieces for the reason that I mentioned. But you know, these are amazing pieces. They're made of good quality, and only because of my body type I won't be able to have them. But again, if you feel that this may work for you, then I would highly recommend these pieces, because they are amazing and very comfortable and perfect for summer season. And yeah, I am going to be finishing some work that I have pending since morning, so I have to do that. And if it won't rain today, then I will be returning all this stuff today, because I just want to, you know, get it done. And yeah, I mean, if not today, then tomorrow for sure, because I just want to, you know, get this done, get done with this. And I will also be, you know, returning a couple of pieces from Mango. I mean, for some reason, I mean, I don't know what's going on. I think, you know, all brands have kind of a phase. So I used to love, or I still love Mango so much, but for some reason I am not liking all the pieces that they came up with during spring. I would say I didn't see any extraordinary piece. I just felt, I mean, it wasn't something that I like, so it's kind of a personal thing. Like, you know, it wasn't something my style. So yeah, I wasn't quite impressed, but I was like hugely or very much into ZARA, which usually I'm not. I don't find ZARA to be that interesting, or I don't find pieces that are made of like good quality. I feel that they just, you know, make and just start selling them without even thinking about the quality or anything. So I do feel that this time ZARA has been doing really great with the quality at a good price point and everything, and also the designs and styles and everything. I have been loving ZARA and Massimo Dutti, but Mango, I have no idea. And even with Aritzia, I don't know. I mean, I have had so much hard time to find pieces from both these brands, because as I said that I'm kind of, you know, trying to create like make videos on hauls and everything, but I just don't want to show you anything that I do not like, or I personally wouldn't, you know, wear. So I'm kind of having some hard time to do that. But yeah, I'm trying to build slowly, and I will, you know, post a video like a haul or something. I do have one video in my mind, because I feel that that is such an important fashion video, but yeah, it will be mostly after this one. So I'm kind of excited for that. But other than that, I am loving ZARA and Massimo Dutti at the moment. But ZARA, Mango and Aritzia, I don't know what they're doing, but it is what it is. So yeah, I am going to be going back to my work, and yeah,